Welcome to the live show. For the first time in my streaming career, I have actually changed the way I stream. I actually have it on the absolute lowest latency possible, which means that the stream will be the highest quality. Unfortunately, there might be a bit of a delay from when I speak and you actually hear what I say. So if you type something to me, I'll see it immediately, and even if I respond right away, it might take a while for you to get an answer. So here's how we're going to test the delay. I'm going like this with my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So there's a 13-second delay versus a 3-second delay. Therefore, having the highest quality stream, you sacrifice 10 seconds. So if you say, hey man, how do you do this? And I respond right away again, it's going to take 13 seconds, 10 seconds longer than usual for you to get an answer. Okay? So that's the translation right there. That's the actual mathematical math behind it. So now what I'm going to do is really simple. I also want people to try clicking on 1440p to see if it looks better. Switch to 1440p. Oh, tell me if the stream is nicer. It's really that simple. Hopefully it makes a difference. Again, I won't be playing this too much. Sometimes I'm just kind of in the mood to chat, check out a few things, share with people new information that I've acquired. And that's pretty much it. I know that's not always exactly exciting, and that would reflect, how there's nobody in the stream. But like I always say, what's the point in me doing something popular if I'm going to be miserable? When I could do something that's boring, but that I'm actually enthusiastic about doing. Right? Now, that's not to say I'm going to go, oh, Silver Moon, that's where the Blood Elves are. Oh yeah, Ghost, that's right, we've got the expansion here. This is the Burning Crusade beta, by the way. Let's go to the Undercity. Or should we go to Hillsbrad Foothills? You know what? Let's do Tarn Mill. Let's do a nice... whatever. I can only go to 1080p, but to be honest, it looks very minorly fuzzy. AKA, does my stream now look better? Do things just look nicer? That's what I want to know. Again, there's a 13-second delay between when somebody types and I respond, but I have it on the normal streaming setting to see if I can enhance the overall, whatever you want to call it, quality of the stream. I hope it makes a difference. I'm trying to up my game, Like, just in general, the things look, a little nicer when you look at his shoulder pads. Does it look a little cleaner, I know you just answered my question. It looks very minorly fuzzy, but did it look fuzzy before? If that's what you're saying, does it look less fuzzy now? So again, this is World of Warcraft, the Burning Crusade beta. I am on a level 70 maxed out character, and we're just kind of checking out, just how is this whole thing keeping up? How am I able to stream at this setting And does my computer hold up? Like, it's just really that simple. And then I'll probably get into a little bit of American Truck Simulator and see if I'm noticing any issues there. It looks like it needs to adjust, but it isn't adjusting, like when you switch quality and it takes a second to change. But you're on 1080p, so you're saying that it's not looking good then? Did it look better before? Because again, this is the first time I do what's called normal latency. I was kind of hoping it was going to look nicer. I mean, there's not much to see here. It's all foggy and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I just really hope I can find some good settings someday. Because like I've been doing it for the past year since I started streaming, it was always ultra low latency. It would only take 3 seconds delay between you typing, me verbally responding, and you actually hearing what I say, versus 13 seconds. But to me, an extra 10 seconds is really not that end of the deal. But does it look better than before? That's the main thing I'm looking for. It doesn't look top-notch because I don't think it's possible. You can't get top-notch. On a stream, it'll never look as good as an upload. But I need to know if it looks better than what it did 20 minutes ago. That's what I need to know. Like, I'm dying to know if it looks better than before. Or if anybody else can tell me that's in here. I don't think there's too many other people in here. But at least my computer seems to be running fine. And again, the preview in my window only shows me 360p. What I could potentially do... You don't think so? Really, eh? Still processing. Let me see. No, we're not going to do that. I mean, it's quite possible that it doesn't really do much. Let me watch my own stream. Hey, this guy is live right now. Let's check him out.
Did you know that?
Let's check him out. Oh, I paused it. Let me skip the ad. But now what I can do is go back. Holy shit. Really? Well, that's not too bad. Oh, I see. Like the letters right there. I'm watching my own stream, but I ran it back just to kind of see. Okay, that's not too. Mind you, it's on 720p. Bam! 1440, baby. Okay. That's not too bad for a stream. For a stream now. Huh. Let's go back to this for a second, because this is the real gameplay. I'm still in the same zone there. So I'm just going to keep streaming this for a minute, like this is the actual game. I'll go back and watch my own stream in real time in a moment, just to kind of make a bit of a subtle comparison, and I'll see if it makes a bit of a difference. I just want to make sure that it's not like, you know? Because that's another thing I want to share with people. Ah, there's another error again. The audio stream's current bitrate. What? 0 is lower than the recommended bitrate. We recommend that you use an audio stream of 120. What do you mean 0? What the hell is going on? Do I sound worse? This is unbelievable. The audio stream's current bitrate. Somehow my bitrate is at 0, which would make me sound like a tin can and absolutely awful. Because I'm getting another error again from my stream. First it was the resolution, now it's the audio bitrate. And that is kind of pissing me off. Well, unfortunately, I gotta take a look at that right now. I don't know why that would be the case. Settings, audio, right? And then the stream, and then the output. Yeah, everything's at 320. There's no 0. There's no 0 whatsoever. There's my streaming 6000, CBR, max quality, look ahead, keyframe intervals, right? Yeah, it shouldn't be saying 0, but that's what somehow YouTube thinks is going on. It literally thinks my bitrate is at 0. That's terrible. 64 is like a cassette from the 80s. 128 is kind of like a standard CD. And then 320 is like the ultimate, and I have mine on 320. But I'll be able to tell. It's okay. If nobody's able to answer the question. Yeah, I really wish I could play it, but I gotta be careful with my money. I mean, now that this is coming back out, am I gonna be paying the $20 a month to play this? But yeah. Boy. You know what? I'm not gonna wait. I am not going to wait. I am just going to do it right now. I am going to listen to my own stream. Always exactly exciting, and that would reflect, you know, how there's nobody in the stream. But like I always say, what's the point in me doing something popular if I'm going to be miserable? It looks very minorly fuzzy. AKA, does my stream now look better? Cleaner, you know? I know you just answered my question. It looks very minorly fuzzy, but did it look fuzzy before? If that's what you're saying, does it look... Yeah, I seem to sound fine. And at 1440, I'm watching my stream that's going on right now. If I put it at 1080p, it's still... Yeah, actually, that's a good spot right there to view it. The trees, looking at the letters, right? Okay. That seems to be whatever. Now, if I put it at 1440p, yeah, it is sharper. Okay. It is absolutely sharper. Yeah, it makes a difference. How am I able to stream at this setting? And does my computer hold up? Like, it's just really that simple. Yeah. I had to answer my own question. Watch my own stream. But yeah. 1440 does make a difference. So if you're able to crank it to 1440, I suggest you do so because it'll look better. And I think I'm just going to have to ignore the supposed audio stream's bitrate being at 0 because that's absolute bullshit. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel too with Assassin's Creed. Yeah. I can relate to that. Yeah, no. Apparently I sound fine. And it looked decent, so I'm happy with that. Yeah, I'm really happy that I got invited to the beta. Very, very nice. I'll be able to play around a little bit. The PvP's off. I'm on a PvE beta server. But yeah, like I said, I just wanted to cruise around, see what things looked like. Wasn't really planning on getting all into my key bindings and all that bullshit. If I really want to play the Burning Crusade, I gotta hit that level 58 minimum. And I'm only 48 on the Rogue, but my Druid is only like 30. It's terrible, but right now I'm not even currently subscribed to the game. So that's why I kind of wanted to come back, because this was a freebie, and, you know, I just kind of wanted to get a feel for it, you know? I miss this game. Like, this is arguably my favorite game of all time ever. Nothing comes close to it for me. But sadly, the measly, you know, 15, 16 American dollars a month, as measly as that might seem, sometimes that could be just a little bit enough to be like, eh. Especially if I feel like I'm not going to be playing much that month. Like Resident Evil just came out, all that kind of shit. Assassin's Creed, Valhalla. DLC just dropped, that's $33 Canadian. So if I play around with all of that, and I'm not playing WoW much, I don't mind having an active subscription, but if I gotta pay $20 for it, then I kind of feel like I have to get my money's worth out of it. Yeah. Yeah, it does look like a lot of fun. A lot of fun. And I can technically afford it, but I really got to be careful. So I'm probably just going to wait. Wait some more. Before I get it. But at least I have the Assassin's Creed Valhalla back on my PlayStation 5's internal SSD. See that that lighting there? That's interesting. Anyhow. Won't be doing this for much longer. I know I keep saying that, but I am on the fastest ground mount that you can have in the game. It was just given to me. Max level character again. Just kind of want to cruise around. Because on a character this strong, I don't have to worry about getting killed being in a lower level zone. I want to take in the graphics and how it looks different and better than the regular classic, even if just by a little bit. Yeah, it's hard to say, eh? Like, I don't know. I have no idea. I haven't really kept up with the game, like, at all. What gear do I even have? Stamina, agility, intellect. Okay, I see what's going on. So the gloves that were given to me, strength, agility, stamina. So this is more of a healing set. Well, that's cool. I don't know, you know, maybe not right now, but maybe tomorrow I'll just go resto and I'll go full healer. And I'll just go around kicking the crap out of these old enemies as a healer. Watch other people that are questing and heal them. I can fly around after all in Outlands. That might be something to,
Good day to you.
to consider. Yeah, I saw some gameplay earlier. Looks like a lot of fun. I'm pretty tempted, but I have to be strict. Let me see. Interface, action, names. How come it doesn't show me? Well, that's the action bar. Social. Display. Combat, enable floating. Huh. Trying to find the one where it shows the nameplates for enemies. There we go, NPC names. There we go. Kind of helps a little bit. What the hell? Oh, it's because it's a rank 1. That is so dumb. Oh my god, they still didn't get rid of all that bullshit? Wow, so even at level 70, if I'm not spec'd, that's what I would need. Not rank 1, fucking rank 10. There we go. So even though he's a 56 and I'm 70, I still didn't kill him in one shot. Okay. Oh, I don't know. That's kind of very common with my channel. You know what? Piss on it. Reduces the casting of your to avoid interruption. Reduces the mana cost. Gives you 40. That's important. We'll do a little bit of that for now. Omen of Clarity is huge. Imbues it juice. Right? I won't go too berserk with it, but... Where is my stupid... Wild Thorn Root? No, we won't do that. There we go. Mark of the Wild. There we go. And we'll do a little bit of... a regrowth. Rejuvenation is the instant one. Tranquility. Moonfire. Let's see. Something like that. Show helm, show cloak. There we go. There we go. Okay, makes a little bit more sense. It could still do a little bit of damage. Now that's important. Increase the healing effect of all your heals. Yeah, that's a pretty big deal. Nature swiftness. Reduce the threat caused. I don't care about that. Reduces the mana cost of all your healing spells. Okay. Might as well do this now. Increase your total spirit. That's huge. That's mana regen. The bonus healing effect of your healing over time spells increased by... Wow. That's big. And then that lasts... There it is. Oh, it is permanent. Really? I didn't think it was supposed to be permanent. Well, it's a good thing I looked into this. I mean, I might as well do something semi-useful if I'm going to play this game. Yeah, healing touch is like that. Bloom. Life bloom. Heals the touch. Oh, that's what's happening. I'm an idiot. There we go. Sorry, I'm really trying to make it so I can get a good... Okay, it kicks you out of tree form. Okay. The tree form isn't like something that's limited. It actually stays. I thought it was timed. Regrowth we're gonna do. Oh, regrowth 10. Almost done. Rejuvenation. Rank 13. So like this. That's when I'm in full... Oh, I got something in my eye. There we go. The idea with tree form, in case you're wondering, you shapeshift into the Tree of Life, and while I'm in this form, the healing that I receive is increased by 25% of my total spirit for all party members within 45 yards. My movement speed is reduced by 20%, though. And I can only cast Swift Men, Invert, Nature's Swiftness, Rebirth Barkskin, Poison Remove, and Healing Overtime spells. But the mana cost of these spells is reduced by 20%. So there is a big benefit to being... Hello, Blues. Level 70 max character in the Burning Crusade Beta Classic, along with an increase in visual fidelity for the stream. Click on 1440p if you're able to do so, and enjoy the slightly better eye candy. See, even for a full heal, it kicks you out of tree form. Okay. So it really can only be this one, regrowth. Yeah, that's what's happening. And we do move slower. Whereas this one, there's no restrictions. Okay. Let me know if you're able to pick 1440, anybody in the stream. Even though there's only like 2 people in here. I want to know if it makes a bit of a difference. I have a completely different stream setup. I want to know if it's a little bit nicer looking than what you're used to seeing, even if it's just a minor increase. Yeah. Yeah, it would be very hard to be killed. Like, I mean, I can pull all these guys. Oh. Wow, eh? Holy hot tamale! What do we got there? Well, I am the Tree of Life, bitch. You cannot kill this tree. You can't do it. You don't have the axe to chop down this lumber, motherfucker. Look at that. Come at me. Show me your might. You can't do it. You all hit soft like a wet ramen noodle that's been seeping in hot water for 45 minutes. There's my health right there. That looks like fun. What could we do? on 1440. Excellent. Here I am, rocking like a hurricane. And that's why I don't sing. Well, that didn't work according to plan. Okay, so maybe I am starting to get into a little bit of trouble. Not too much. I'm still a badass. Y'all hit like a bunch of bitches. But now I'm out of mana. Yes. So this was just a kind of, I don't know. There wasn't really a point to any of this. I'm just having fun, chatting. Oh, I can life bloom this way. Okay. That's right. There we go. So I'm a tough bastard. Yeah, though, so there should be a difference. Dots, clicky click to 1440p. That is correct. So when I go to... Oh, for the love of God. Let me go over here. Yeah, my health is, or my mana is regenerating pretty decently. If I go over here, and I goes to the live setting, so right here is where the magic happens. Right down here. Since the dawn of time that you've ever known me, I have always done ultra low latency again. So that when I talk, within 3 seconds, you hear it. You ask me a question, I answer within 3 seconds, you hear what I have to say. On low latency, the image quality will be better, but instead of 3 seconds, it's like 7 seconds delay. Normal latency is the highest latency, but it's still considered normal. It's the highest quality stream. But there's a 13-second delay versus here at 3. So in total, you're increasing your delay by 10 seconds, which is really not that astronomical. It's not like it's a minute behind. And you're getting the best possible visual thingy that you can get from a stream. Like, it's just the best that it could possibly be. So that's why I wanted to see what people thought of that. Stotts, can you tell the difference at 1440p? No, I'm on season 15 right now. I'm going through a South Park binge. Anyways, I was here yesterday. Let me go back to the bulwark. Whoops. Let me do that. Then I might play a little bit of a truck sim. I'm not too sure, honestly. I just wanted to stream for a bit. It is hotter than a bastard in here. So you can tell the difference? Okay. Well, are you able to choose 1440p in the cogwheel? When you go to view the stream, like you change the quality of your video, make sure you click on 1440p, even if you don't have a 1440p capable screen. I don't even have a 1440p capable streaming device. What it is it's fake upscaled 1440p, and what it does, to repeat myself for the 1000th time, is it's further uncompressing my original 1080p so that you're getting a truer representation of what I see on my screen. That's what's happening. Hey, Kirby. Named, excuse me, Lenny. So there is no flight path in the Burning Crusade at the Bulwark. I thought for some reason that there was. Okay, it happens. I just mean compared to usual. Never mind so much the 1440p aspect. Just the fact that I have that, and that I put it on the normal latency, it should just be overall a cleaner image. That's what I'm hoping people notice. Anyways, not too much going on here. But I am excited to be playing the beta, even though I'm not really doing too much. I just kind of wanted to test out you know, a character. Let's go back to Shatrath City for a moment, because I've already been streaming for a while. I am pretty tired, but... Oh, it is? Crisper? Okay. So whether it's... And do you have it on 1440p? Because even if you don't have a 1440p monitor, like I said, it should still make a difference. Again, Burning Crusade beta, in case you're wondering. I got invited. And I'm just kind of checking it out. That's literally all I'm doing. Nothing fancy. Testing out the quality of my computer. It bogs down a little bit because there's just so many people. I mean, that's a lot of people. I mean, that's how big of a deal, you know. Oh, wow. That's pretty wild. This is how fun World of Warcraft can be when there's a shit ton of shit going on. When there's a shit ton of shit. This is... You know what I'm saying? Like, look at that. Imagine doing World PvP with a clusterfuck like that. This puts Call of Duty to shame. 1,000-fold. You can't even compare it. But yeah. So even at... Anyways, I made a long video on it earlier explaining everything. It's a little bit complicated. But yeah. Okay, fine. Maybe I'll re-explain it. In a minute. Let me grab a flight path and I'll start explaining what I've done. Because I haven't gotten any new hardware.
Open your heart to the light.
Let's go over to the Hellfire Peninsula.
Be well.
I made some changes. I was able to exploit YouTube in that I didn't know this was a thing. Bigger YouTubers that are very relevant, not me. Your PewDiePies, your Dr. Disrespects, your Rad Brad and all that shit, okay? When they upload to YouTube, they get a special privilege. They get a higher codec, video codec, available to them. Have you ever wondered sometimes why some people's 1080p streams or videos just seem to look beautifully crisp? And why some other people's 1080p videos look kind of like shit. Like, no offense. A lot of my videos, almost all of them, okay? It's because of the codec that YouTube gives you. But you can exploit it if you upscale your 1080p, okay, video to at least 1440p. And what that enables is the next tier, the holy grail of codecs. So that when you upload, or stream in this case, I'm getting that higher eye candy. It's the car that just went through the car wash and just got a wax job, and you know what I'm saying? You put the fancy chrome rims on the wheels, and oh, not this again. That's essentially what's going on. You know, you tint the windows, you make it look a little cooler. It's still the same car, but it looks nicer. It looks more... You look more suave, okay? That's what's going on with this here. I exploited YouTube to force it to say, hey, bitch motherfucker, don't give me that bullshit codec. I'm big time. I'm fucking big time. Not really, but let's just pretend I am. So I said, hook it up. Hook it up there, Charlie. I want the goods, and I want them delivered now. That's it. That's why this looks better. It's just as simple as that. It's a little workaround. Because I don't have, 2 million fucking subscribers. I don't average 250,000 views per video. I only average 250,000 views per month on my whole fucking channel. But not per every upload I do. YouTube says, hey man, there's too many people uploading shit to our shit. There's a lot of shit. So that's why they compress. Oh, that Philminator, that pumpkin head motherfucker from Canada, he's a nobody. Look at that, he's got 4 people in the stream. What the fuck is that? That's literally what's going on. I'm not kidding. I'm actually being dead serious. He doesn't need the cream of the crop. This bitch ain't bringing in $100,000 a month. Fuck him. Welfare fucking codec. Let's make a shit look like shit. Oh, it's Dr. Disrespect. Oh, it's PewDiePie. It's the YouTube king. All hail the YouTube king PewDiePie. Let's give him the good shit, because, he needs more of an edge than me. And that's literally what's going on. They're saving the best codec format for people that are deemed worthy. So again, in closing, if you upload at 1440, even if it's fake 1440, it'll then give you the codec regardless. So that is an intended feature. They don't want people uploading at 1440p or 4K with the shitty codec. That'll make your content look god-awful. And not a lot of people do 4K 60 FPS. That's not really the common streaming or upload quality. So that is why you're getting the sharper image. That is why, ladies and gentlemen, even if you don't have a 1440p panel, it'll look better if you still click 1440. Because you're not actually seeing 1440. You're seeing 1080p being less compressed. I could have had it so it was 4K. It would have even looked that much better. Again, it wouldn't have been 4K. It would have just been 1080p, almost lossless quality, which is like a 1-to-1 representation of what my 2 eyeballs are seeing right now. That is why when you click a higher resolution, it looks better. It's because it's technically not upping the resolution. Because normally if you have a 1080p panel and you watch 4K content on it, I've done it. It's not going to look any better. Again, the reason why it does for me is because it's just further uncompressing my 1080p. It's like, just opening the lid up a little bit and then putting it at 1440k, 1440p. It's like sliding the lid half off, and then 4K is like, boom! Let it all come out. Free flow. That's essentially, literally what's happening. And I'm super fucking excited about that. That is a revolutionary thing. And then on top of that, I now do standard latency. It's going to take 13 seconds between when I say something and you hear it. But it's going to look that much better. And I think in the long run, people are going to appreciate that more. It might just make a difference. So yeah, it's very exciting, I think, for for the quality. I think that's kind of important. You know, the great sword saxtons that wear the flaky-looking armor and the mohawk helmet? I don't notice a discrepancy in different 1080p videos. I only watch a couple of big YouTubers, and most of them only upload 1080p as supposed to. Right. You mean you find 4K looks better on a 1080p monitor versus watching 1080p on a 1080p? There could be some of that, but some of these people could be doing that trick that I'm doing. Right? Like right here, I'm going to do this just for you, Stotts. I've already done it for the other people in here. Yeah, see, it's still processing the video. I don't know what is going on. But let's go with this. So this was before I did my changes. Okay? Let's do this here. So we're going to do that video there. And we're going to do this one that I uploaded at 1440p. So we're going to do this just for Stotts. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Everything looks fine here for just regular text. Okay. Things look fine here. Look at that. Look at how fucking blurry that is. That's 1080p. Well, guess what? This is also 1080p. You want to tell me that looks the same as that? That's what I'm getting at. Look at how crisp that is. That versus that. Right? 1080p. 1080p. AVC1 codec. Welfare codec. VP09 codec reserved for only the almighty lords of the YouTube world. How do you tap into that technology? 1440p. When I go to record, and I go to settings, and I go to output, or I go to video, output right there. So my actual base resolution is only 1920 by 1080. That's all I can do. I can't do true 1440p or 4K. But I tell it to do it anyways. And then I trick the system. I trick it. I say, fuck you. See that? Look at that. 1440p. Obviously, if I put it at 480, look at that. It looks all fucking blurry and shit. Even 1080p here. Look at that. Look at that 1080p versus that 1080p. Even this looks better because of the codec alone. So 1080p, shitty codec, 1080p, good codec. This will look better than this, 1080p to 1080p. Again, and then I'm done talking about it. When I go to 1440p and it looks even better, it's not 1080. It's not 1440p, sorry. It's just 1080p, but the door opened even more, right? So that's the difference. It's huge. Hey, Ali. Did you see my trick? I want to teach you something, my friend. The goodies are here. Oh, boy. Oh, shit. The Resident Evil. Resident Evil Village. Oh, hot sauce. Max Lee. Max CP. I want to show you something, Ali. This could be a game changer. First, I have to say that there's a 10-second, 13-second delay between when you type and I talk. So you're going to have to bear with me on that. This is 1080p. This is my video of Resident Evil when you're going through the wheat field in the beginning. I just paused the video. Notice how it looks blurry? Does this not look sharper? Look at how much sharper my recording is. Look at that. That's 1440p. Well, it's actually 1080p, but we'll get into that. Look how much crisper that is. Look how fucking blurry the shit. Look at that. It's all grainy and blurry when I move around. No, not Game Shark. Where is it? Anyways, you see what I'm saying? When I move around, it looks like ass right around right here. Moving around, everything's all like fuzzy. But here, everything when I'm moving around looks crisp. Okay? Look how sharp that is. I paused it. Look how sharp that is. You would think that was a screenshot. Ali, my friend, this is huge. I know people are going to get sick and tired of me repeating myself. The reason it looks different is because for small-time YouTubers like you and I, when we upload our content, hello, Evil, what ends up happening, if you right-click on a video and you go to Stats for Nerds, you'll notice here the codec. That's the quality. It's AVC1. That's garbage. It's absolute garbage. Look how grainy that is. This is still my same Elgato. I can only do 1080p. Look how gorgeous that is. Look at that. VP9 codec. So the reason this looks better is because I tapped into the better codec. So if you do 4K, which I think you normally do, as long as you do 1440p and above, you'll tap into this higher quality codec, okay? Which is very important for uploading and streaming. And another thing that a lot of people in my stream are noticing right now is the following. Let's say you're live streaming. I wanted to share this with you. And you're in here. You know, when you go to your studio, right, and you start setting up your stuff. Ultra low latency will never work for you because you do 4K. But the time is only 3 seconds. So when you say something to me, how are you? And I say, I'm good, thanks, there's only a 3-second delay. On low latency, there's about a 6 or 7 delay. On normal latency, there's a 13-second delay. So it's 10 seconds slower than ultra low. But normal latency gives you the highest visual fidelity in your stream. And it's really only a 10-second delay. So when I type to you and I'm like, hey man, how are you doing today? And I'm like, I wait, and then boom, 10 seconds, 13 seconds later, I hear you actually say, I'm good, man, how are you doing? Okay? That's really not that game breaking. So make sure you're at normal latency. Make sure when you output from OBS that you're always doing your video in your output scaled resolution, that it's at least, which I think you already do this, do at least a 1440p or 4K, which I think you do. So hello, Evil. How are you doing? Anyhow, these are just little things that can help. I don't know how you do your OBS, but make sure when you stream, try to do a bit rate of 6,000 with CBR, max quality preset, high profile. This is very important. Do you use OBS, Ali, for when you stream? because having these settings is paramount to having a smoother, better looking stream. I want to make sure that you're maximizing your potential for your streams. But yeah, now that that thing is out, do you use OBS? Is this the program you use, Ellie? I just want to see really quick. Yeah. Make sure that these are basically your settings, except for the obviously the video. Your thing here is going to be 4K, but in your output, go to advanced mode and make sure that your stream is on CBR at least 6,000. You can copy this, like I said, preset max quality profile high. Yeah, because if you do that, it'll allow Streamlabs OBS. Yeah, I can't do Streamlabs OBS because I got a fancy microphone and all these VSTs, and Streamlabs doesn't allow to do the VSTs. I wanted to share that with you to help the integrity of your live streams because let me close this because I got a lot of tabs. Yes, let's do this. YouTube. Because I want to check something out. I want to see if it fixed it or not. So we got videos, we got uploads. This was streamed earlier.
All right, here we go. So,
Okay. I think, yeah, make sure you crank it right up to 4K. I want to see if it did it properly here. See? You see what I'm saying? If you have your settings better, notice how it looks almost like a mosaic effect, but it's at 4K. You're at 4K, but your stream for some reason is making it look all it's like it's blotching the image, right? So when I noticed that earlier and I had to go for lunch, I was like, "Oh." I said, "What happened there?" I said, "That's like all the little dots." I was like, "We have to fix that." So I did some research and stuff like that. Yeah. That's why, like I said, I wanted to help you with that in case there was a setting that was off with that, because that can make a huge difference. And that's how I'm able to get even 1080p almost absolutely like flawless. It's absolutely ridiculous. Like I said, I think it was this video here. This video here is only 1080p. It says 14, but look at that. Almost no blur at all. And it's only 1080p. Those settings, man. Anyways, I spent like all day trying to look this shit up, man. It was driving me crazy. It's like, how come sometimes 1080p can look clearer than 4K? That's not normal. I said, no, 4K, right? So I started looking, all these fucking settings and shit like that. I spent like almost all day on this shit, man. Anyways, I was kind of hoping that might have helped you out a little bit. Hello, Dark Side. Because it doesn't always look like that, from what I remember. So I didn't know if a setting, like I said, got switched somewhere in your thing. Now, obviously, for regular recording, CQP. Anyways, like I said, I did a whole research thing today. I spent like 5 hours, 6 hours researching proper settings for recording streaming. I did a lot of trial and error and all that kind of stuff. I'm just using a regular old Elgato card. It's only a 1080p Elgato card. Nothing fancy. It's old. It's like 5, 6 years old. But yeah, I didn't want to make it seem like I was I didn't want to make it seem like I was attacking your stream there, and this is not what this is about, right? And I want to make sure we're clear on that. I really wanted to make I was like, come on now. 1080p. And then I was like, no, 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 no. There's something going on here. This is 4K. And I was like, you know what I mean? So someday, if you're bored, if it even bothers you, let me know what you have your settings for in OBS. I would be curious to see what is causing that. Because you have good equipment, right? Proper settings, 4K, 2160p, right? 60 FPS, the whole thing. But yeah, like I said, I wanted to, because sometimes, I'll notice something like this, but I figured you wouldn't be like this. But then sometimes some people take it the wrong way. Like, what are you trying to say? And they get angry. It's like, no, I'm just trying to, you know what I mean? Like, at no point should a 1080p video look better than 4K, right? And sometimes one little, little setting can throw the whole thing off. It's absolutely ridiculous. And sometimes this stuff can be overwhelming, like what's CBR, what's CQP, lossless, VBR. Why do I have to put my profile on high if I'm already at a preset of max quality? Well, what's the difference between that high and that high? Right? And it could be overwhelming, right? So I spent almost, like I said, 6 hours researching all this bullshit. What's a max B frame? What's a keyframe interval? All that kind of stuff. And anyways, then I saw you come in. I was like, oh shit. Oh no, I know you do. I know you do. I absolutely, yeah. Trust me, I know. I want it so that it's the best that it can be for you. Yeah. Yeah, because like I said, I've been in some of your streams. I was like, oh yeah. And it, like I said, right? I was like, what happened there? And then I was like, did I have it? Did I have it on 240p? You know what I mean? Like this? Like I was like, no, 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 no. And then I was like, no, let's crank it right up 4K. And then I was like, wait, we're getting that mosaic effect. It's called the mosaic effect. When it looks like that there, it's kind of with all the squares. That's called a mosaic effect. And that, again, only has to do with settings. It has nothing to do with a person's hardware, because your streams are very smooth. Like, it's very fast. That 60 FPS is there. You know what I mean? Like, it's super smooth, right? But when the action moves, for some reason, it wants to compress. And that's when I was eating lunch earlier and I was watching. I was like, what's going on there? You know what I mean? Like, I was like, no, 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 no. And then I went, like I said, I started side by no, 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 no. Let me research this shit. So, anyways, you came in and I was like super excited. You just put a 3080 in your machine? Yeah, I definitely don't have a graphics card that good. But yeah, my moderator, Boo Gamers, his name is Ali. This is his channel. Check it out. We got about the same amount of subs, and he's into all the same games I'm into. All of them. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just a little bit tired, and I got really distracted when you told me the goodies came out, because now I'm all like super excited with trying that out. I just wish I could make thumbnails nice like you. I'm not good at making thumbnails. I tried getting a little bit better with thumbnails, but I can't. I'm not that creative yet. But see, he likes all the same games I do: Hitman 3, Returnal, Ghosts of Tsushima, Marvel's Spider-Man. These are literally all some of my favorite games. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, The Last of Us Part 2. Like, literally. Yeah, I remember this game too, Star Wars Jedi. Days Gone. That's a wicked game. That's one of my favorite games ever. And with all the updates now, it is wicked. But yeah, anyways, didn't want to stress you out with that, but definitely uh when I'm not busy and you're not busy, we should definitely chat just for a couple of minutes just to kind of go over a couple of things, just to kind of, you know, fine tune everything. And I'm hoping that you'll be very pleased with the results because, like I said, after today's epiphany that I had, like I said, where is it? This is like my own video. Like even for me, like this is my own video right here. Oh, okay. This is my own footage right here. Like that's when I was like, this is not normal. Like that's 1080p. Again, it's when you move that it's worse. When there's a lot of movement, fast action, like Call of Duty style, right? That's where you'll notice it more. Just all like blurry. And then I was like, well, how the hell did I make this look so good? And it's still 1080p. It's the same footage. Anyways, sorry, I'm just really excited because I've been on YouTube for only a couple of years and I've uploaded close to 3,000 videos. And for a long time, I had all the wrong settings and all my shit would end up looking like shit. And I never understood why it was when I would be playing back my stuff on the internet, why it always looked kind of like okay for a second if I wasn't moving. And then I was like, why is it if I start moving that everything starts getting all blocky? 2.5 years on YouTube. And I finally learned one of the biggest secrets today. And I was just so like, look at that. Look at how blur I still can't get over it. Like, and that's me pausing the video. Like it's absolutely mind-blowing. Like that versus like you can't even compare that. But I didn't change my hardware. I just changed a couple of little in this and that's it. Anyways, I'll stop going on about it. I'm just really, really excited. Like I just couldn't get over it. Like I'm absolutely blown away by this. You use a thing called TubeBuddy. You can create thumbnails using it. I might have to check that out. I've been trying to get a little creative with my thumbnails. As you could see here, like my thumbnails, I try to be kind of different. So my idea, because I do like a lot of gaming updates and stuff like that, I want it so that when people see the thumbnail, they know right away what the game is. Obviously, it's obvious because you can see baseball and MLB The Show 21. But I like to copy the cover of the game and then use the wallpaper version of it so that your brain automatically knows without even reading it. Like, even if that wasn't there, you would just know that's the show, especially if you're a baseball fan. And then recently, I got a program that I'm going to be buying. I'm on a trial right now. It's 50% off. And I came up with this font, and it took me almost an hour to create it to make it look like it's gold, right? And then I have like what's called like a glow on the outside. It almost looks like I spray painted around the letters all nice. And the idea is to contrast the black and the gold so that no matter what color the background is, it wouldn't be like distracting and you would clearly be able to see my thumbnail. Yes. Oh, you reminded me. I do both. I'm leaning more towards consoles because my computer's starting to fall apart. It's starting to show its age. So it's boo. I that you said the magic word. I forgot to mention this. When it comes to streaming, I have a special program called vidIQ. I see everything. I see everything. My friend, you can be getting more views. My friend Ali is not video tagging his streams. You've got the channel tags. You've got the topics. but you've got no video tags. So if people on the YouTube or Google are looking up Assassin's Creed Valhalla Wrath of the Druids DLC, you have almost next to no chance getting people outside of your subscribers to see that you even have this going on because you've got no video tags on your streams. But you do on your regular videos. I noticed that you have that. I'm able to see. Right? He's probably like, how the hell does he see all this, right? See? You video tagged this beautifully. Beautifully. But I noticed that your live streams you're not tagging. And that can make, again, that's if you even care. But I just wanted to share that with you because I use tools and some sneaky stuff, and I can see how people tag their stuff. I can even copy it, if you know what I mean. So how does he? Oh, okay, that's what he did. Okay, that's what he decided to tag his video as, and that's how I used to do that in the beginning to kind of get an idea as to how people did things, and then that's how I started to learn and all that kind of stuff. Because once you tag um, a video, I don't know if you knew this. There is a pretty cool thing that I do when I go live on YouTube. When I create a scheduled stream, like if I go to, you know how you can stream? You go live, you have two options, really. You've got stream, and then you've got manage. What I always do is I click on schedule a stream. And then what it'll do is it'll ask me if I want to create a stream from my last stream. And if I click the reuse button, look what it does for me. Everything. It remembered everything. The last game that I played, it remembered my last thumbnail. All I have to do is enable the monetization. Then I click on create. Now it says there's an error because I'm currently streaming. Then you just go to edit, right? Then if you want, you can categorize it so that it goes into your live streams playlist so that everything's nice in order. Look at that. It's already pre-tagged because it remembered the last time that I did it. So if you're like doing gaming live stream, YouTube live stream, YouTube live stream, chatting, put in a couple of games, that might change from stream to stream, but I don't have to change anything. And then I just click save, and then I just go bye-bye. I'm done. So now I'm currently streaming here, and when I'm done, that's going to go to a regular upload automatically. And now tomorrow when I go to stream, all I have to do is click on this, click on go live, and bada boom. How you doing? I don't have to do nothing else. I don't have to re-tag. I don't even have to change the title if I don't want to, if you're always like doing the same thing. And that tagging, oh my God, that is so important, right? Like you can get the potential to getting a lot more views because that's how people find you, right? Sometimes you'll notice the super popular YouTubers, they don't even tag their videos, but that's because they're so big, they're so famous, they're getting millions of people from their current subscribers. They don't even need to tag it. They don't even care if nobody outside of their subscribers watches their shit. You know what I mean? So, anyways, that was a little bit of a rant, but I felt like it was important to kind of share that. There are YouTube keyword tools that will generate tags for you, yeah, to use based on the title of your video. So if your video has Resident Evil in it, it will include tags pertaining to that. I remember before they had video tags, people used to put a list of 100 plus tags in their video description instead. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that actually. But anyways, those are just some little, whatever. And then you don't ever have to do it again. I even have it so that on my settings, when I go to settings and upload default, you can even have it so that there's certain tags that are always there. Right? So that I don't ever have to do that. I don't ever have to put in my description, games, love chatting. Oh, I live stream on Twitch. I can be silly, whatever. I play an assortment of games, love chatting. Follow me if you wish. Donations, of course, are greatly appreciated, blah, 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 whatever. And just have a little description thing. And I never have to retype that every time I upload. So every time I do a regular upload, that's already there. That little symbol is already there too, by default in my title, because I do like to kind of make it look different where I type in the name of the game, let's say, and then like that's the game, and then next to it, I type in, let's say like gameplay. This is just a personal preference thing. I rather do something, like this, like random. You know what I mean? That's just a personal preference thing. Some people will just do that, and that works perfectly fine too. It's just a preference thing. You uploaded some stuff from 9 years ago? The only thing I know is that one-handed oh, he's still on Valhalla. Anyways, I'll stop talking about that. Both the swords will come with the Siege of Paris. Yeah. But yeah, I should probably end the stream. I've been streaming for quite a while. This is my second time in just the last couple of hours that I'm streaming. How long have I been streaming on this one? It's already been an hour and 16 minutes before. Yeah, I've already been streaming almost 2 hours. And quite frankly, I'm super excited to tap into this. I am going to hack. I'm going to hack my save. And it's going to be glorious. I am going to shoot my PlayStation save into the cloud. And I will manipulate it to give me all the riches that I desire. Right there. Resident Evil Village. Oh, yes. Kusa 18017 is the US of A version of Resident Evil Village, whereas this one is more the European one. See? Max Slay, restore most common consumable item in shop, attach in case, max current guns ammo, max current crafting item, right? Lockpicks, pipe bombs, max CP. So essentially, I'll be able to buy every fucking gun in the game, which I pretty much already have almost everything, but this will just kind of, add to the mix. Thank you. Do you still upload Evil? Like regularly? Like, do you YouTube on a regular basis or just like once in a while here and there? But yeah, Ali got me all excited about that thing there. It's going to take a while for me to go through it. Well, not really, but I just have to take my saves, copy them onto the USB. I should probably start doing that now, to be honest. I should do that now. Yeah, I should. Yeah, basically. And now what's going to happen, because I've been playing the PS4 version of the game, right? So what I'm going to do to make sure I don't botch anything is I'm going to go to settings. I am going to go to save data. I'm going to go to save data PS4 on the USB drive, and I'm going to delete. And I'm going to fully delete, excuse me, what I have on my USB drive. Sounds good. Sorry if I dumped a lot of info on you there, Ellie, but I'm definitely willing, like I said, someday there, just to relax, and we'll find a way to chat, you and I, and I'll walk you through some stuff, and I'll help you out. Fine tune. It's like a tune-up. Ali's got the Bugatti, but it's swerving a little bit to the left. We got to keep it straight. We just need a minor wheel alignment, and boom, it's going to be awesome. Okay, so I deleted everything off my USB hard drive, and what's awesome about this, I go save data PS4, I go to console storage, I go to, yes, copy to USB drive. This is how we do it. Yes. But what I want to do is make sure I don't get too confused, because there's a lot of saves here. I got a lot of fucking saves here. Autosave, autosave, autosave. Slot 19, 22. Jesus. I almost feel like I should go back in the game and figure out which saves I don't even need. I feel like that's kind of really important. Hello, Sam. How you doing? I forgot. I see a little bit better. Oh, speaking of 4K, these are like my 4K goggles, so when I don't have my glasses on, I see in 1080p. And when I put these bad boys on, I hate how they look, but I do see sharper. It's like seeing in 4K. It's pretty neat. Yeah, that's what I'll be doing. All right, so just, whoops. Bear with me here. Auto save. Yeah, so we don't want to touch that or that. Don't want to touch that. I can delete. I gotta make sure I do this right. I can delete 3. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, wait, I already have it on here too. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, okay. Sorry, let me do this again. So on this one, I had completed the game twice. On this one, I had only completed the game once on casual. This one I completed on a Village of Shadows. That I definitely don't want to delete. So I want to get rid of 3. Sorry, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry. Bear with me. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I have cloud storage. Why so many? What do you mean so many games? No, I was deleting. Yeah, I know. I was deleting, though. I know. No, I know. I know. Like I said, I'll probably have to do this more later on my own. No, I was deleting stuff, though. See? How come that stuff is still there? Yeah, something's not working there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, this is the delete. No, I know, but I want to delete first. I have to delete these extra saves because it's going to confuse me. How come it doesn't delete it? Oh, that's why. I forgot to go here. Yeah, I know. I'm kind of confused now. Why is it not... Yeah, there's something not working right. I'm trying to... No, I know, but I'm deleting right now. I don't want to delete the whole thing. 3, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, this better fucking work, man. Or I'll be pissed. Yeah, see, that's better. Well, no, I'm gonna copy everything. See? Now I'm gonna copy. Exactly. See? Now I'll copy to the USB drive. I copy everything, right? Because what I'm gonna do is apply those cheats to every single save. But I'll have to do that on my own. Anyways, it takes a minute there. But yeah, it's gonna be fun being able to buy everything. I mean, I pretty much have everything now, anyways. But it'll be nice to not be restricted. I'll be able to make a new new game plus. So I'll go back to... Yes, no, I know. I copied all of them. I did even better. Lycan part easy. Magnum steak fully uploaded. 4500 damage per shot. That's how I did that. Village of Shadows is really not all that difficult if you have the proper gear, if you have the proper weapons. Why does it keep telling me there's an error on my stream? Anyhow, so that's done. That is done. Now, you could still see my PS5, but... Yeah, so Sam, here's what happens. When you play Resident Evil, right, and you see the Duke, there's going to be a point where you see the Duke right before you fight Mother Miranda. And when that happens, what you do is you grab everything that you want on your New Game Plus to be with you when you beat the game. So when you do a New Game Plus and you pick your completed save, your inventory is going to have whatever you finished the game with. So if you finished a game with a 4,500 powered Magnum stake and a sniper rifle and a SIG 12 shotgun, 15 healing potions, and that's what you finished the game with. You finish Mother Miranda with all that shit in your inventory. And then you start a new game and you load up the completed save. Well, you're going to have all that shit right from the very get-go. And then when the Lycans are there, you're just like, bye-bye, boom. One magnum bullet to the skull, and it explodes. That's why it's easy. Right? But yeah. Give me a second. Again, I don't know how much longer I'll be streaming for. As soon as you slide down, you have your weapons immediately. You know, when you start crawling out from under the car and all that shit, and you get away and you slide, and you're like, what's going on here? And you start walking around looking for that dude hiding behind the curtain. You already have all your equipment at that point. Just give me a second. I'm gonna apply my cheats now. So this is what I'm doing in case you're curious. Okay, so let's do a little hacking. Let's do the hack. I accept. Trying a random server, it's connecting to some Russian server somewhere. Oh, yeah, you need that steak gun. Turn their brains to a piece of steak. Literally, that's why it's called that. Trying random server 2. Downloading the game list. Boom, it auto detected my game. See, this is what I'm doing. These are all my different saves and the save data. Each one can have different things done to it. So, like this one, you just do all of them to be on the safe side. So you start from the top and you go to the bottom. You don't just do one. So I'll click on this one. It's uploading my save. It's a little bit slow. Let me close all this shit. Yes. Mind you, it normally shouldn't be doing that. That's the quick mode. Whatever. We'll wait and see what it does here. I gotta connect to those secret Russian servers. It's got all my save files. I got a 1 gigabit per second wired internet connection. So it's definitely not on my end. This is the slowest I've ever seen it. Anyhow, not the most exciting thing to watch, but oh, would you just upload the goddamn thing? The other ones shouldn't take as long, I don't think. There we go. Max Lay. Max Lay. Max current guns ammo. Max current crafting items. Max current food items. I don't need that. Max current consumable. Max current lockpick. Max pipe bomb. Sure. And that's how it happens. But I'm not going to do it for all the saves because I think it's just going to take too long. So what I'm probably going to do is try and remember. Well, that was my service line 00. I think that was my autosave, to be honest with you. It might have been my autosave. This is the system data. That's just max CP. Yeah, that's the thing that Ali was talking about. Yes, it is. I'm connecting to Russian servers. I'm uploading my my saves to their server. They recode it and then zip, puts it back on my USB, and then I copy it over onto my PS5 and I say, "Fuck you, Sony. You want me to play the game 1,000 fucking times just so I could buy a goddamn rocket? Fuck you. I don't think so. I don't play by the fucking rules. You know how you get ahead in life? You cheat. That's how it happens. If you're not cheating, you're not playing the game properly." So that's done, and I think I'm only going to do... I've already done this one. I've already done the system data. Yeah, but I've played the game 4 fucking times. Cut me some slack. I don't want to have to play it another 5 times just to get all the shit I want. Fuck that. That's what I'm saying. Well, yeah, sure, if you want to keep playing the game 10 hours at a time. I already got like 60 hours into the game. I pretty much have everything unlocked. This is just kind of like fine-tuning everything. Let me do slot 1 really quick. Hopefully this one will be faster. I'm not going to do all of them. I don't need to do all of them. I just need to do some of them. Slot 1 is important. And I think slot 2. And that's it. No, I don't need the max ammo. Max to current crafting items. Max current food. No, max current consumable. Lockpicks. Pipe bombs. So I'm almost done. I think I'm only going to do one more save. Yeah. Yeah, the last one I'm going to do, I think, was the 20th slot. I think it was. See, I can't fully remember now. Actually, you know what I should do? This is what I should do. Sorry. This will make the process go quicker. Because I am getting a little bit confused. I'm forgetting which save is what. So before I waste more of my time, which is why I was probably just going to do this on my own. Because I am going to have to go soon anyways. But I just wanted to do this really quick. Because once I do this, I'm going to upload my shit to the PS5 and I'm going to play the PS5 version of the game. So if I go to load game... That's where I completed Village of Shadows. Okay, good for me. That was me that did that with the good shit. So that I can start a new game. Right. But in order to do that... Yeah, that's the one where I'd have to beat the boss again. I'd have to beat Miranda on Village of Shadows, which I've already done. But it is really difficult, and I have come close to dying a couple of times. Because it is hard. You can't just stand there and shoot. You have to move around and shit like that. So it's actually 19 that I need to update. And then I would record over my number 4. So it's actually 19 that I need to tweak. I mean, I could just do it on casual, to be honest with you. It would be easier to just beat the game on casual. That's right before casual. Yeah, that one's not the good one. These aren't like the good ones. Where I beat it on Village of Shadows there, those aren't the good ones. Yeah, so it's 19. Sounds good. You as well, Evil. I almost called you Ethan for some reason. The first couple of letters and the last couple of letters. Alright, let me do this on 20. No, fuck that. Let me do it on 19. It really doesn't even matter, to be honest with you, what I beat the game on. Like, I don't need to show off that the last time I played it, it was on Village of Shadows. That doesn't even matter. Like, it absolutely does not matter. I could just take the easy way out and show you how funny it is to do it on here, but I only beat the game a couple of times by this point. But that doesn't even really matter because everything will be unlocked anyways. So I might try number 9, to be honest with you. I might try to do number 9 and then replace one of my... Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. See, this is why normally I was going to do this on my own because it's kind of confusing what I'm doing. I'm going to do number 9. I'm going to show you how quick you can melt Mother Miranda with the best weapon on casual. That's what I wanted to do. It'll just be easier. Because it doesn't matter how you end the game. You can replay the game on any difficulty regardless. Once all the weapons are unlocked, it doesn't even matter. Like, yeah. Max crafting items, max lockpick, max pipe bombs. We've already done the CP thing. Yes. Let's do that. I know this is really boring. You're just staring at a screen. I actually have to back out of the game in a minute anyways. I just want to do this properly because I don't want to have to do this again after. Sounds good, Ian? Well, I mean, it's quick. The only reason I'm making it slow is it's got to upload to the servers. I'm diddle-daddling. I keep looking at all my saves to make sure that everything's okay. I do need to do it on number 19 as well, in case that matters to me. And then I'm done. So right now, I'm just about to do it for the last time. I'm uploading. Well, here, you can take a look and see. I'm doing it for the last time. Like I said, I've beaten Village of Shadows. I've beaten the game 4 times, but I want to be able to more fine-tune what my new game plus is going to look like. And there's no sense in me beating Village of Shadows again from the last time you talked to the Duke. Because you don't have to beat it on hard, or you don't have to beat it on Village of Shadows to start a new Village of Shadows gameplay. Does that make sense? It doesn't matter the difficulty at all. That's what's beautiful about this game. So that's what I'm going to showcase you really quick before I go. Of course, I'm on the last one, and this is the one that's taken the longest. Because then I'm going to have to clean up some of my other saves, but I'm going to be doing that on my own. That I don't want any distractions while I'm on YouTube doing that. Oh, would you just upload to the servers? This is the slowest I've ever seen it. But this is the last one I have to do, so. Once my save is uploaded and I apply the cheats, it's super quick. There we go. Max lay. Let's do that. Max crafting items. Max food. I don't need that. Let's do this. Oh, for the love of God, would you just hurry up? Finally done. All right, give me a second. I got to grab my USB. All right. Now I have to close the game. Settings. Save data. PS4. On the USB. Copy to console. USB to the console. Yes. Apply to all. This is going to be fun. Again, I had already pretty much legitimately gotten everything anyways. The cheats just came out now. So again, I'm not going to try to do Village of Shadows boss because it is difficult and it takes like 5-10 minutes to try to kick her ass. So let me do... Should be this one. Casual. Yeah. Doesn't matter how many times I beat her. So this is what you would do. When you start a new game plus, or you're about to start a new game plus and you're beating the game for the first time, or the 10th time, doesn't even matter. What you want to do is when you get to this point, you trust me, you'll know when you're here. Like when the trees keep moving around, and you see the Duke here. Yeah, look at that. Bling, bling, baby. 999. Look how many pipe bombs I got. 9,999 pipe bombs. So I got 10, 20, 30, 40,000 pipe bombs. I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good, I'd say. But I also forgot to do something else. Oops. Now we're in business. Bonuses. Ah, look at that. I could buy everything. Everything my heart desires. Let's just buy it all. Am I going to use it? Probably not. But I can buy it just because I can. I don't want to have to play the game another 15 fucking times just to do this shit. This I won't bother with. My cat just tried to kill me. She was playing with a dryer sheet she acquired from the trash bin. Left it on the floor conveniently so I would walk and didn't notice it and slipped. Evil. So as you could see, I've got everything purchased, all the weapons. Except for this, because this requires me to play mercenaries and get SS rank. Yeah, okay. Good luck with that. I'm not that good. Yes, number 9. So again, you just go to the Duke the last time that you meet him. You buy all the shit that you want. You organize your inventory to look the way that you want it. So that when you start a new game plus, that's what your inventory is going to look like. It's just really that simple. But a lot of people, no offense, they don't think of that. Right? Like I obviously don't need these bullets.
I gotta go. I've prepared a special present for you.
Again, we've got everything completed here, so we don't have to worry about that. The Duke, crystal fragments. Oh, fuck, I got a lot of treasures. Sacrement. Anyways, that doesn't even matter. We'll go past that. First aid is good. I just want to get rid of the shit that I don't really need. Like, I don't need handgun ammo. I have infinite ammo. So I don't need that. So we'll go ahead and get rid of all this bullshit. Explosive rounds. Yeah, I don't need that. Magnum ammo. Everything's maxed out. Well, these are my weapons. Obviously, I'm going to keep those. Pipe bomb. I think that's enough pipe bombs for a couple playthroughs. Right? Yeah.
To think I would buy such things. This
And then,
may be our last meeting.
and then
Be
on
sure
this
you
one,
have all you need.
I have to buy the attachments for the Magnum. Yeah, see every weapon here. See, you can't even upgrade that weapon. That weapon you can upgrade. I mean, it looks pretty cool. Where the hell is... I think it's right here. Yeah, no. Yeah, steak. There we go.
Aha!
That's the most powerful gun. On this save, I didn't have it. So we're going to go ahead and equip that. Then we're going to go to the smithy. Go from 1,000 damage to 4,500.
These hands are more dexterous than one might think.
Yeah. 40,000 bombs, yeah. Again, this is boring, but this is why I normally would have ended the stream now anyways. This is prepping for my ultimate New Game Plus.
Delighted to.
There's going to be times I might even want to replay the game on casual. Because sometimes I like using different weapons, and they're useless on Village of Shadows. Like, I like the M1911 handgun, but it's crap on Village of Shadows. So I'm just kind of weird that way. Sometimes I want to use the M1987 or whatever shotgun. So there, that's fully maxed out.
Your journey nears its end. Please, be well.
Thanks.
Yeah, enough of the small talk bullshit. 10,000 lockpicks, that should be good. Landmines we'll put over here. This is also like organizing your, your inventory, because how you make it look here, well, that's how it's going to look when you start your new game. So if I beat Mother Miranda right now, when I do a New Game Plus, this is what my inventory is going to look like. This is not the way I want my inventory to look. At all. Not even remotely close. I want it to look a little bit more organized than that. Like that. Just to try to make it look a little neater, right? That's kind of all I'm trying to do. It doesn't have to be perfect. I just want it so that, some shit is out of the way. This is kind of taking up a little bit of room. I might sell it back to him. I don't know. I don't think I'll ever use that weapon. This weapon is good, just not on the difficulty I'm playing on. The damage is really shit. This is like the king right here. This
Emporium has everything you need for your decisive battle. Choose wisely. Your life may depend on it.
I hope so, yeah. Yeah, there's a chance, I do want to get it for sure. Yeah. So that weapon, I don't really like. It's a personal preference. That gun is kind of shit. That one's kind of shit, too. That one's sort of shit as well. So this is the most powerful shotgun. This is the most powerful sniper rifle. We'll go with that. So you see, this is the slow part. This is the part that's like not all that exciting. SIG 12 shotgun. Oh, that's what I was doing wrong. F2 rifle.
You'll be slaughtered.
Yes. Then the scope. Yes.
Amat Victoria,
Yeah.
Korra.
It was pretty cool.
This will be my last time watching you walk away.
See? Sniper rifle. Put that there. Examine. We've got all high capacity mag, scope, cheek rest. It's all blue. It's fully maxed out. Now we just need to upgrade it. Again, very boring, but I have to do this because I want the ultimate New Game Plus save. And it's better for me to swallow my pride and my ego and beat Mother Miranda on casual because I can usually hit her so hard, she can't even get one hit off on me. When I play on Village of Shadows, I usually end up plowing through 5 or 6 healing kits. And then that's 5 or 6 less healing potions that I have. When I play New Game Plus on Village of Shadows, I want to start off with like a full dozen healing meds. Or healing pots, whatever the hell you want to call them. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go in a minute. And I don't want to rush and just kill the boss, but... Because it got really hot today. I have my AC on, but because I got a PS5 going, my computer, and all that shit, it is really hot. Okay, so that's fully maxed out. That's fully maxed out. There's not a lot of weapons I want. That's a cool shotgun, but it's a piece of shit. On harder difficulties, same with that pistol. Ah, for fuck's sakes. I don't know if I'm gonna grab this gun this time around, to be honest. That shotgun's better for widespread. Yes, did you try it? It works. Everything is flawless. I'm about to beat the game on casual so that I can have the ultimate New Game Plus save. Remember, when you come to the Duke here, right? And you come to the Duke here with the moving trees, this is the last time you're going to see the Duke. Save your game. Swallow your pride. You don't need to beat the game on Village of Shadows. Have a casual. It's okay to be casual sometimes. We don't always have to be a badass like this. Ooh, Village of Shadows completed. Who cares? Right? Like, that doesn't even matter. And then make your inventory look all clean, like this. Equip parts. That. We're going to equip that part to this shotgun, because it's the best shotgun in the game. Clickety click, click, click. Yeah. Move that over here. Again, it's not the most organized, but, you know, I got 40,000 pipe bombs. I probably don't need all these landmines, but who cares? I'm having fun. I probably don't need that Wolfsbane long barrel, to be honest. I just don't see myself wanting to have it with me. So if I sell it to him, it just means that I can buy it from him later. I have a little bit of treasures there. Just a little bit. I'm probably going to eventually sell that just to make it easier to sell shit back to him. There we go. I'm going to sell this to him. Why? Why not?
Your journey nears its end.
There we go.
Some reckless spending to finish it off.
Yeah, so to me, the Magnum Stake, the sniper rifle, and the SIG-12 shotgun, those are your 3 amigos. Those are your 3 best weapons that'll just carry you through anything, any situation, any enemy, any difficulty. Other weapons like the 1911, if I want to play through with the 1911, because it is a weapon I do like a lot. You want to play on casual or normal. It's just not a powerful weapon. Like, what does it do? 230 damage? My Magnum does 4,500? That's absolutely insane. I can one-shot enemies on Village of Shadows. Can't do that with an M1911. So again, fully decked out shotgun, infinite ammo, fully decked out sniper rifle, infinite ammo, fully decked out thing here. So what I'm going to do now...
I hope we meet again.
I'm not quite done, but I do have to go. So what I'm going to do is... Yes. I'm going to save it here. I'm just going to go and beat the boss. So that I can show you what it looks like. How fast you can kick her ass. So that's going to be up. That is going to be down. That is going to be right. And the pipe bombs shall be to the left. Yeah. Now I'm going to save it again. Again, casual. It's okay. Again, we don't need to show off. This is now what my inventory is going to look like when I start a new game. This is what I want it to look like. Again, this weapon, to be honest with you, is borderline useless. You could drop it, but you're not really going to be picking up anything now on your next playthrough. Now you can run through the game, just kind of enjoy the atmosphere and the action. You know, you don't even have to pick anything up, so it doesn't even really matter if your inventory's kind of full.
Out of my way.
No, he was already dead. The ragdolls is so funny too, how they just go shooting back. Alright. Mother Miranda, I believe we have a date. Fuck you, bitch. I will shoot you so hard your great-great-great-great-great-grandmama's gonna wake up from her slumber. Don't ask me what that was.
Now, Mr. Winters, I think it's time you left him.
See? That's part of the script. You can't stop that. So technically, I haven't even been hit once yet.
To ensure I never see you.
Are we feeling a little under the weather? I botched it, actually. And she hit me because I got too excited and I forgot to time my bullet properly from before she hits me. And that's it. She's dead. And then that's your daughter. Later. This was a huge part of the stream I didn't show last time because I didn't know it was there. So now people understand why I think to conclude the trilogy of Ethan Winters' journey, it comes to an end. Because it says the father's story is done. Think about that for a second. It says the father's story is done. It didn't say the story is done, just the father's story. Oh, come on now. That's a dead telltale sign. We're going to be taking over as Rose. She's going to be the next badass. That's going to fuck shit up in Resident Evil 9. Just in case people haven't seen this part. It's a huge part of the story. Because this is clearly years later. And Ethan is 6 feet under. Maybe 7. It depends. But, very unlikely he comes back, but because he was a mutant, you just don't know.
Hey, Dad. Happy birthday.
Pretty nasty spoiler,
Sorry
eh?
I missed last week. I have a lot of tests coming up. You know how it is.
Oh, yeah.
Talk of the goddamn devil.
This
You're
part's funny.
close. I love you.
I'm gonna have to go quickly after this. I'm overheating.
Yeah, I found her. Where else? Today of all days. We have a situation. You're needed,
I bet.
Evelyn.
Don't you ever call me that again.
Whoa, it's just a joke, Rose.
Feisty.
I can show you things even Chris doesn't know I can do.
We have a clear shot.
I can handle it.
They were gonna shoot her.
She's just a kid.
So they don't
Keep it
care about you.
together, Rose.
You're a lot like him, you know?
I know.
So now you know. Oh, here, take a look quickly. On the right of the Jeep, or whatever the hell that thing is. Maybe I'm looking too much into this. But they're driving away. Who's the guy there walking? Who is that? Might not be a big deal, but they're putting a lot of emphasis on it. They want you to see that there's someone walking. The vehicle stopped. And there's someone walking towards the vehicle. I'm just saying. Maybe I'm looking too much into it. Maybe it was just a guy that was on the phone. Who knows? But do you understand now, if you haven't seen this before, why I think you're going to play as Rose? Because if he was going to come back to life through some witchcraft voodoo shit, you think it would have happened in the last, what, however old she is now? Like 10, 12? Like he's been dead for like a decade, over a decade now. And it tells you right here, the father's story is now done. But it didn't just say the story is done. Like I said a couple of minutes ago, which is why it's very feasible to speculate to end the trilogy for this. It'll maybe be, like I said, you play as Rose or something. Maybe they'll do a first time where you get to play as Rose and Chris, but then again, you get to play as Chris in this one anyways. Anyhow, there you have it. That is why I believe that it'll be Rose. See, now I'm not going to overwrite this one because that's my Village of Shadows completed one, but again, that doesn't matter. I have an additional completed Village of Shadows up here that I don't care about. So what I'm going to do, see, because that one I completed it 4 times, but this one I also completed 4 times, so it doesn't even matter. The casual one that I did, I at that point had beaten the game twice. So if I replace this one, what will it do? Probably nothing. But that is something I wanted to see for myself, though. Yeah, see, so it replaced my my trophy to show off that I beat Village of Shadows 4 times. But not really, because I did keep a backup over here. Village of Shadows game completed 4. Ultimately, when it's all said and done, this is... Or sorry, yeah, this is the best one for me. Because now when I restart it, it doesn't matter how many times it says I completed the game, whether I load one that says 3, casual, or one that says 4, Village of Shadows. It's the same bullshit. Because when you load a game, you get to pick anyways. So it doesn't even matter, right? And so now the journey begins. Now you understand why it doesn't matter to get, technical with all this superficial shit.
But more you took, she snarled. So
Because once you have everything, you have everything. It doesn't matter.
Nothing.
Right?
I'll put her down.
But anyway, so now everything that I had in my inventory before, I have here, and that's pretty much it. But yeah. Anyhow, I do gotta go. I've been streaming a lot today,
It's like I said.
and I feel like I'm overheating,
That
so I'm
book's
gonna
too
take a
scary for
break.
you.
Thanks for stopping by. As always, much appreciated.
Almost there, honey.
And Ali, if you happen to still be in here, thank you for bringing back to my attention that the wizards in Russia, you know what I'm saying? They were fully operational. And I was
There you
able
go,
to,
sweetheart.
yeah, it's New Game Plus. Whether it's New Game Plus
I'll be
10 or
downstairs.
2, it doesn't matter. I beat the game, and that's the beautiful thing about it. That's why, like, when you play this game, you know, like I said, swallow your pride. You don't need to show off loading a save from Village of Shadows or even beating the game before Village of Shadows like I just did when I was at the Duke. Take it easy on yourself. You don't want to have to use up a bunch of healing potions. You don't need to be the hero, right? Just have one on casual and have one on hardcore, but always keep one handy with you, so that when you want to make some changes and you want to tailor and tweak and make the perfect New Game Plus, maybe later on you want to do yourself a different challenge. You want to switch something up. You want to go through another 10 to 12-minute fight on Village of Shadows with Miranda. I could promise you she's not a picnic on Village of Shadows, right? She really is not a picnic. That's why I keep a casual Miranda and I keep a Village of Shadows Miranda for when I feel like flexing a little bit, right? Keep one of each. There's no need to play the game on normal or even hardcore, in my opinion. To me, it's casual, farm up the shit, learn the game, the puzzles, and all that. And then giddy up, get into the shadows of the village, like I did, and you're good to go. Yeah, I'll end it in about... Well, I'll try to hurry. Like I said, I am starting to get uncomfortable. Another thing you'll notice I do sometimes, too, and I've talked about this before, when I get excited, like when I'm in a really good mood, or equally if I'm really anxious, either in a positive or a negative way, or the air is really dry and it's starting to really get hot, you will see me blinking up a fucking storm. I told you, man, it's funny. If you ever saw me in person, you would be like, I don't think this is Phil. This has to be his twin or something. Why? Why is that, Tim? Why? Well, I was talking to him and he never blinked. I saw him on YouTube and he fucking 100 miles, you know what I mean? So that's another way you can tell when I'm starting to get aggravated or really excited. So it kind of goes either way. And sometimes because I blink a lot, it gives me headaches. But in the real world, when I take off my glasses and I'm not sitting at the computer staring at a bright light and a TV screen, I blink like a normal person. It's not like overdone. So then it eases off on the muscles in my head. And then my headaches tend to go away. But it is annoying. Anyways, I just wanted to show this again really quick, just to kind of come full circle and really show you what I was talking about. Because you could talk to somebody until they're blue in the face, but when you show it to them, they could be the smartest person in the world. Okay. I see what you mean. Right? Human nature. People are visual. So again, you know that nothing can attack you here because if you spam the triangle button, you can't view your inventory. So that's how you know it's impossible for you to get your ass kicked. But I also want to make sure... Normal 3. Yes. Display. That brightness is normal. That brightness is normal, but this one we cranked it all the way up. And the reason I did that, that's another trick, by the way. If you crank up the overall brightness all the way to the right, it's not going to overly oversaturate the light. It's actually going to make it so beautiful so that you can actually see what's going on. Does this look overly saturated? It's still dark. You still can't see the wall over there. You can barely see it. But if it was all the way dark like it was supposed to be, you wouldn't see that wall until you make out with it right over here. So by doing it this way, it makes the game more playable. It's still suspenseful. You probably wouldn't be able to see the cabinet and the sink from over here. You probably have to come all the way here to see it. But it doesn't look washed out. Is the overexposed. That was the term I was looking for. You know, when you overexpose a photo and everything's like washed out, it's too bright. The colors, everything, I'd like to think it looks really, really good Like, you would think this is the way the game is supposed to look like. But it's actually not. It's supposed to be a lot darker than this. You're not supposed to be able to see all the nice lines in the wall and all that. You're not supposed to be able to see properly. Well, I like it being still dark, but yet still remaining visual clarity. So it's not really cheating, but it can make maneuvering around a little bit easier. I'm definitely a visual learner, yeah. But many people are auditory or hands-on learners. That's probably more nuance to that, yeah. That's why if you do the auditory and the visual, well, it's over. Don't get too excited. It's coming to an end, pal. Yeah, that's why when I talk, but I show it to you, even though it's obvious, you're getting your brain working in two different ways. You're subconsciously hearing me talk, right? But you're also visually seeing it, so you actually have an astronomical, much better chance of retaining the information.
Where the hell am I?
So once you get here and it's like, hey, where the hell am I? And you see the castle, and you jump down here, and then you go, yeehaw! Right over here. Right here. Bam. Dum da da dum dum dum. That was a terrible drum roll, but you get the idea. Magnum, motherfucker. That's it. Hook it up, Buttercup. 10,000, 40,000 pipe. Actually, it might be even 50,000 pipe bombs. Look at that. What do we got? 10,000. Let's do this. 10, 20, 30. Yeah, 40. Yeah, that's enough. 40,000. That's enough. I don't think I need more. And now this is where the game starts. Now you don't have to knick-knack around in there or any of that bullshit. You can just kind of run, enjoy the game. You don't even have to loot anything because nothing matters anymore. You got all the money in the world. And this is kind of what I enjoy doing. So again, I beat Mother Miranda looking like this, and that's why my New Game Plus, when I loaded the completed save, made me have my inventory look the same. And again, if you had a weapon here, and it wasn't infinite, you didn't have that infinite symbol, the figure 8 looking symbol, and you went to the main menu, and you unlocked the weapon to be infinite, the game recognizes, hey, he made that weapon infinite. If you had a 14 there, it'll remove the 14 and it'll give you the infinite symbol. So it automatically switches it over. You don't have to start like another new game, right? Which is why I made that video saying, let's discuss New Game Plus and infinite ammo weapons. And now that video's like slowly going on 20,000 views already. I've made $35 on that video so far, and it's only been out for a couple of days. Like, that made me feel good. I was like, man, if my average videos performed that well, holy macaroni. There'd be a lot of cheese on my KD, you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be good for the diabetes, but it would be good for the wallet. Anyways, I'm gonna stop it here pretty soon. You technically don't even need to pick anything else up here because you're so powerful. But I just wanted to do this quickly. Hit up. Shoot the motherfucker. Because if you don't do that carefully right away, you can actually die. You can actually die because when you get thrown out there, you actually don't have any of your weapons equipped. So you'll be pulling the trigger and nothing's going to happen. Trust me, I came close to dying a couple of times on Village of Shadows. That's actually kind of funny. Yeah, I know. Well, I gotta go now, and 3 hours later. So, I wanted to show you this, and it's like, what? Yeah. Don't go by what I say. Go by what you see. Again, I don't want to get too cocky here. Don't even have to pick that up. That's the beautiful, because you got everything. You don't even... You ain't even gotta bother. Again, This is Village of Shadows. Fuck you. You want some of this, cowboy? Yeah, come get some. There's no aim assist, so if you notice me shooting like a drunken Texan, whatever the hell that was supposed to mean, it made sense to me. There's gonna be a guy doing a peekaboo around here in a minute. You know you've been playing the game too much when you start knowing who's coming in. Come on. I know you want to say, whoa, 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 whoa. Holy hot pineapple. You see how fast he moves? Like, Hurr. It's like I'm trying out for the NFL. I'm going to rush you and tackle you. Yeah, no. None of that. So again, that's where Shadows of Village comes in. That extra exhilaration. You don't pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Goldberg is coming for you and he's going to spear your ass. This first part is a little psycho. It's a little deadly. Like a sniping bullet to the skull. Run! Get the fuck off the ground.
Damn it.
Oh, they move fast. Oh, right in the nutsack. Look at that. Look how fast these guys run, but look how far my magnum reaches. Look at that. I'm telling you. They're trying to join the football team. But when you're properly equipped, what am I doing? I'm making the game look easy. I'm having people go, I thought you said this was Village of Shadows. You sure this ain't casual? Because this is... You're kind of casually kicking the shit out of them and you're not even trying. I'm just, you know. And that's what happens.
There's no end to them.
But again, you're like a glass cannon. You're taking out all these people. Problem is, screw up once and see what happens. Right? Exactly. And again, there's no aim assist. Even though technically the feature is enabled, it's free floating. And we just stand here. Like a little cheap bastard. Nope. Ooh. That one was nasty. So much easier when you do it this way. None of the arrows ever hit you. They hit everywhere else but where you're standing. Whoa, 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 whoa. Back up. Ooh, you dodged out of the way. Impressive. Because again, even on hardcore, I don't think they do that.
You're kidding me.
Forces you to look down. Now this guy can be a little bit of a pest. He's coming. Come on, big boy. Village of Shadows. Stand back. I don't believe you're vaccinated yet. Right? And then, of course... Oh, you moved out of the way. Ooh. See what I mean? That's what happens if you move out of the way and you're not paying attention. You'll almost die instantly. And then you'll get swarmed by a bunch of these guys. So that's why it's best to stay put and wait for the cutscene to trigger. Because you can loot all your stuff after anyways, right? I should probably do a walkthrough someday. Just kind of like little things that I picked up on. You know how you see? That's always going to happen. But you don't actually take damage from them. Right? And then you can skip it. Now you're safe. Now you can go around. Pick up all your shit if you're worried about it. There's no more enemies here. I feel comfortable. I could probably do a full walkthrough of Village of Shadows. And then this is where the demo used to start.
Rose is here?
We've all heard that speech a million times. And because it's Village of Shadows, we have someone naughty that's going to be in here that's normally not here on other difficulty settings. You can hear him feasting behind the door. Shh. Oh, he spotted us. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I forget to knock? Whoops. I did. So enemies are normally not there. It's the Wildie. I don't know what that means, but okay. Is it based on a real Magnum? I mean, I don't collect guns. I live in Canada. I'm barely allowed to have a BB gun. And here's the first save. And here's where, rather, it's really important. No, we don't ever want to touch that. Actually, we do. We do. Because that's games completed Village of Shadows 3. And that's games completed Village of Shadows 3. See that? That's how I always do it in my head. Get Rose back from Miranda, Village of Shadows game completed 3. It's the same one as this one. So I don't need two of them. So my Village of Shadows is down at the bottom. Good for me. I could start the game right away from that beautiful New Game Plus that I create for myself here. That's the game that I load. And then, going down. I don't need multiples of the exact same. Especially on the same difficulty. So I'm just going to save my game here. Boom. And now I can resume my game later. Yeah, like I know a lot of these weapons do exist. I just... Like this one kind of looks like an M1911 a little bit. It's just the barrel looks a little bit off. Looks a little bit more custom made. Yeah. Anyhow, I gotta go. I am tired. I think I've done enough for one day. But, thanks for stopping by, for whoever's left in here. And, throughout the day, again, it's the weekend. I make my own rules. I'll probably be around at some point tomorrow. I do want to do a few uploads and whatnot. Probably going to play some more American Truck Simulator. I'll probably mess around a little bit more with the beta for the Burning Crusade of World of Warcraft. Probably practice my speech as well. And, yeah, I might do a little bit more Resident Evil. Because, I haven't played it enough yet. And, yeah, I can't really think of anything else right now. But yeah. You too, take it easy. And like I said, sporadically throughout the day. Probably around lunchtime, maybe. Maybe around noon, 11 noon Eastern time. somewhere around there. I might do